Hey, you want to know my thoughts about the rising interest rates where mortgages are concerned? Here's my thoughts in one word. And do you actually think that full-time real estate investors are actually going to stop investing simply because interest rates are increasing? Of course they won't. Why? Because they have families to feed, right? And they have other people who depend on them. Who are those other people? Other real estate professionals. Do you actually think that real estate agents are going to stop doing their job as a result of rising interest rates? Do you think mortgage lenders are going to stop their job of providing loans and mortgages to these full-time real estate investors because of rising interest rates? Do you think property inspectors, you get my drift, right? So that's why I have to say and, because when you're in the real estate world, you are going to continuously do business. So if you're an investor, you're going to continuously invest. If you're a mortgage lender, you're going to continuously lend and so forth and so on. You're going to continue to invest independent of outside circumstances, independent of what's going on in the market. Why? Well, let me sum it up for you. You're going to continue to invest because that's who you are. It's in your nature, right? So you're going to continue to invest whether there's a boom, whether there's an economic downturn, whether interest rates go up or interest rates go down. And how are you able to continue to invest? Sure, it's in your nature, but it's also in your mindset. Meaning this is the mindset that most full-time, or I wouldn't say full-time, some people still have a job, but they're actively still investing in their spare time. But this is the mindset that they possess. They think this way, you know what? Even though interest may go up and whatever's going on in the market, if it's crazy or what have you, you know what I'm going to be? Adaptable, because that's my mindset. Meaning I got to be able to adjust my strategy maybe a tad depending upon the real estate market. In fact, even with interest rates, to be quite honest with you, the only person who really needs to adapt or adjust to these rising interest rates is the seller, right? I'm going to put that burden on him or her. Why? Because we were just in the seller's market, okay? And the sellers had the upper hand, hence the term seller's market, right? And being able to seller's market, they were able to dictate the price and the terms for the deal. They had the upper hand. But now that the interest rate goes up or is going up, they realize, oh snap, I can't really dictate the price and terms that I want like I used to a few months back, simply because, there's not that many buyers out there. Because a lot of people are saying, you know what, let me hold on to my capital and not buy any properties, whether it's from an investment standpoint or a personal home buying standpoint. Now, that's great for us, the active real estate investors, because let the short-term temporary home buyers and investors sit on their capital, right? Let them not be active in the real estate industry, okay? Let them continue to work their 9 to 5 and save up. But we, on the other hand, the active real estate investors, you know what? We're slim. So it's not high demand to buy properties right now as a result of the rising interest rates. It's simple economics, right? When demand is low, guess what? And the supply, let's say if it's high or stagnant, guess what? Prices come down. Economics. Simple economics. So that's what I mean by you laugh at it, right? And you put the burden on the seller and say, hey, seller, if you want this property to be purchased, hey, I'm your man, I'm your girl. I would love to purchase this property and get it off your hands. However, this purchase price, well, the interest rates are rising. True. You're aware. You probably heard it. You watch the news. So, hey, if you want to play ball, you got to work with me in regard to this purchase price. Or you got to work with me in regards to these terms. I need seller financing. I need this. I need that. And that's how you handle being in a market in which the interest rates are rising. So what I want to do different, guys, for you guys who've been following me for years, shout out to the day ones, I wanted to switch up the YouTube strategy, right? Of course, I typically have my camera. You probably see it down there. Okay, I'm just in my office right now. So you probably see my camera. Here's my desk right here. So you probably see my camera. You probably see the videographer. You hear me talking to the editor and all that good stuff. I just want to give it to you raw, okay? And just share with you what's going on in the market today and how you should adjust. Because currently with our clients, we have 2 closings in August. And I can't wait. I'm excited. Even though some of the interest rates may be a tad bit higher than what they once were a quarter ago. but they're able to close on their deals simply because they have the mindset and the understanding that the seller has to make the adjustment and not us. We put that burden on the seller. Why? Because we know it's within our nature to be adaptable. And so anyone who's on our team, whether it's the agent, the seller, whether it's the mortgage lender, they too will have to adjust. And guess what? As the real estate investor, as the real estate entrepreneur, they are looking for, all these real estate professionals, the seller, they're looking for your guidance. They're looking for you to be that shot caller, to call those shots. So I want to make sure that you actually call those shots. Now, if you're not an active real estate investor and you want to know how to call the shots, how to structure the deals based upon certain market changes, then hey, I'm your man. All you have to do is just check out our free training below, so that way you can learn the ins and outs of real estate investing. Now, you might be that person in which you are experienced, which is great, and you're looking to scale. You might lack a way of repeatedly financing your deals, or you may lack the know-how of how to invest in other markets. Because you might be like me when I was in that situation where I lived in New York City, and as you probably can guess, the price point of real estate is through the roof, no pun intended, in that market. And it was challenging for me to buy properties on repeat. I didn't have a repeatable source of capital, and I didn't have a repeatable source of properties. I didn't have a repeatable deal flow coming in, as you should say. I didn't have repeatable capital flow or deal flow. And so I was pretty much stuck, right? It was like I was just sitting on my hands, just doing nothing. But then once I discovered, you know what? I need to be able to get capital on repeat. And you know what? I need to find the most profitable markets to put my investment capital into, so that way I can buy properties on repeat and say goodbye to 9 to 5. So if that's you, that existing real estate investor who's looking to scale, get to the next level, independent of what's going on in today's market, then you know what to do. Just check the link below, because this free training I have for you applies to you as well. All right, guys, I'm signing out. As always, this is to your success. Continue to earn passively, live passionately. Peace.